Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I am back to do another layer on my table. It's coming along so nicely. I've been thinking about making my lines, and I was a little nervous about it, and I was going to do it with black paint. I decided to do it with wax, with my antiquing wax from Country Chic. And I am so glad I went that route. So I've done 2 stripes, one board, and I'm working on the next board. I did it over on my Instagram stories, and then I'm working on my blog post, so I wanted to get a little bit ahead for you guys, but I'm excited to show you. I've had a few of you message me and ask me how it's going. Good morning, Sherry. And it's going really well. So I'm oh gosh, when you get into a project, you always wonder, I wonder how this is going to go, right? And at least I do. Because sometimes I get myself into these projects like, good morning, Terry. Like, I don't know how this is going to be. I hope it turns out like it is in my head, right? So I think it is. I think it's turned out really good. So let me see what you guys can see. So over here, I've done this one, and I'm working on this one. I just have this last little bit. So hopefully here you guys can see what I'm doing. So as it dried, it does look like boards, but it's not defined enough like boards like I wanted it to be. And I'll take the phone off when I'm done if I remember and show you guys. But yeah, I think the boards are really being more defined with this wax. So the question was, I didn't want to have to retape all of these and do it with tape. And so I thought maybe I'd lay a piece of poster board or something with a straight edge. And then I knew I had this level, and I thought it would last like the whole table. I was worried that the cardboard might, get wet from the wax and kind of crumble out on me before I was finished. And I don't know, how am I going to make my crispy line, right? So I thought I would give it a try with the level, and it worked. So I'm going to stick with what's working. So I'm using the antiquing wax from Country Chic. You guys need any? If you give this project a try, let me know. I'll hook you up. I've got plenty. And so all I did was took my level, I laid it on my line from my board. You know how I taped those off to make individual looking boards, which didn't show up great. You can kind of see up here, right here, you can kind of see it really good. You didn't know what was underneath your tape to know whether to go dark or light. There's a nice line there, but they weren't enough. So I'm taking this antiquing wax, and I'm just rubbing it along the edge, trying to stay fairly tight. It's hard. I got maybe too big of a I'm just using a stenciling brush, and then I pick it up, and then I have a line, and I hope you guys can see that line. And then what I've been doing is wiping my line with a paper towel, just to not loosen up, but thin out the wax a little bit. And I'm keeping my line straight, because when you wax something, you kind of want to wax on, wax off. I don't want to leave it piled up. It would take forever to dry. So then once I've wiped it a little bit, I can wipe it down pretty good. And then I will let the rest of that all dry. And it really won't take too long. I mean, I'm able to wipe on it. I just am not going to seal it until tomorrow, I think. I'm going to let that wax at least have a day to dry. It might need more than that, but I think it'll be fine. So, okay, let's keep going here. I'm going to go, can I do one more over here? Let me see. I can do one more. Let me see. There's my line. And where's my line? There's my line. Yeah, I got really close to the same color right there. It's almost hard to tell. Okay, and I'm ducking around my light. My chandelier's right there. Okay, so I'm dipping into the wax. I'm just going to blot off a little bit, like any chunks that might have gotten on the side. Coming back in, and I'm trying to hold it somewhat skinny, which I'm getting not skinny. There we go. There, now I'm getting skinny. I don't mind it getting skinny and fat. I don't want it to be a perfect line. I want it to be like gaps in the wood, you know? Make sure I got that good enough. Okay, then I'm going to come on down here, move that out of the way. And I'm gonna lay this down and find my line again. Get that out of the way. And I should have enough wax on here to be good to continue on. Okay, and then I'll have enough for one more here. And then on the edges, you know, my edges are rounded on this table, so I will come in with tape, and I'm going to tape all of the edges. If you guys just have a flat surface, you'll be fine to just stop right there. But I'll have to deal with my edges. So I'll just have to lay a little piece of tape there. It won't be a big deal. But that won't be any fun for you guys to watch. So there you go. Hopefully you guys can see that. I can kind of see it from this angle, what you guys are seeing. So then I take my paper towel. I'm just going to wipe it off, trying to stay in the same, you know, not be wiggly till I get it off. There we go. And then you can kind of go back, because now I've wiped it off. So just kind of go back for a second pass over it. Okay, so now I am going to come around the table. Ugh, and I just stuck my hand. I knew I was going to do that. Hang on. Hang on a minute. I got wax all over my level. I just stuck my hand in it. Okay, hang on. Let me go around here. And then I'm going to lay my level again on my stripe, right on that edge, or as much as the edge as I can tell. I get a little bit more wax. Now this is a step, again, you guys could just do the very first day with the gel stain and chalk-based paint and quit. You do not have to go do all of these steps. And it seems like, wow, she's still working on that table, but look, it's gonna take me, what, 20 minutes? It's not that big a deal. It's more a deal about drying, letting it dry. That's the bigger thing. It's really not that much work. It's just letting it dry. Again, I will be sending an email blog post out. I may post it here. You guys don't usually check out the blog posts when I post them on my page. So if you're not on my email list, you may want to message me and try to put all the emails that I get on there, and then you guys can opt out if you don't like them. I send one a week now. I hadn't sent any for years, and now I'm trying. Once a week I send out an email. So, okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you guys can see that, right? Let me put you down just a little bit more there. Okay, let me jump out of your way so you can really see. Right? You guys can see, right? So like this board isn't done yet. This line right here isn't done, but all the other lines are. It's very subtle, but it just defines it. So my next issue though is, if you watched me yesterday, I was showing you how I was thinking about doing a board across every now and again, because my leaves in my table are bugging me. So I'm either going to take a couple of the leaves out, or well, there's only 2 leaves in here. It really does take up a lot of room in this room, so I may just take 1 leaf out, put it together and see what it looks like, and then I would only have, what would I have? Just the 2 lines then to deal with instead of 3. Right now I have 3 lines. Not sure you guys can see what I'm dealing with here, but you'll probably have leaves in your table if you decide to do this, unless I know a couple of you said one was going to do an end table, one was going to do a bedside table. I think somebody said a coffee table. So see, I have a line here, I have a line here, and I have a line here, and that's kind of, I don't know whether to just ignore them and pretend I don't have them and do my lines wherever I would do them, and maybe just try to hit 1 or 2 of them along the way, or do I just leave them long boards? What do you think? Long boards or cross? Let me know if you think I should just leave them long, or should I do the cross too? I'm kind of leaning towards doing the cross. Just a few of them, like maybe 6 on the whole table. Not very many. I don't want it to look like a checkerboard. That's what concerns me. But I don't know. I usually go with my gut. My gut's telling me to do it. But at the same time, I'm nervous. But I was nervous about the whole thing, right? Even you don't know what you're doing and you're just winging it. Kind of nervous about the whole thing. So, okay, I'm going to lay my level down again here just at the edge of what I've already done. And then try to find my line. There it is right there. Make sure I'm skinnied up in there tight. And then do I have it? Oh yeah, I've got enough wax. I don't need to re-dip. So then I'm just going again. That one got a little thick, but that's okay. And I'll try and mindfully make it skinny down here, right? Try to make it skinny. Can you see? I can't make my thing go any lower. Okay, here we go. I'm hitting the leg of the tripod, so I can't get it to go any lower. It's not wax. Yep. Okay. There we go. Let's try to make that skinny. Nope. I didn't make it skinny, but I made it thinner. Okay, so then I'm going to wipe this line down. And the wax became sort of like a stain. Let me see if I can get you closer. There, maybe that, let me see if I can, there's a little gap there in the leg. There we go. Now I can get you a little bit more down. There. Can you see it now? Okay, so that's what I have. So let me lay this level down and lay my wax brush down. And let me come back over here and see what you guys have to say. See what you're saying. See if you got an opinion. I need help from my friends. Okay, let's see. So I'm all done. This is all I'm going to show you today. I have, well, unless I decide to do the cross one. I may. I kind of want to try it off camera. The thing is, if I mess it up, I guess all I'd have to do is tape one stripe and fix it. Like if I don't like it. It's only paint. I always tell her, it's only paint, right? It's not like the end of the world. So, okay, let's see here what we got going on. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching. Oh gosh, thank you, Katie, for sprinkling. Hi Sherry and Terry. Good morning, girls. I think I already told you that. Hi, Patty from Florida. Oh, how is it in Florida? Good morning, Liz. Hi, guys. You like it, Terry? Thank you. Thank you. I got my bifocals on. I was doing payroll today for the painters, and I was sitting at the desk, so I got to look up because I can't see. If I look down, I can see clearer far away, but when I look up, when I look close, I gotta use these bifocals. I feel like you're looking up my nose, but I can't help it. I can't see. See here. No questions, just a lot of watchers again. You guys are just curious about what I'm doing, huh? Trying to make it, yes, I am. I'm trying to make it look like boards. Thanks, Jeannie. He came in, he didn't say a word about it. He liked the foyer, what I did with the shiplap. He liked that. He was more upset I painted the back side of our kitchen cabinets. He said I could paint cabinets, right? He said, you can paint them, but then he said, let's just not jump into it. Let's not rush into it. So the back side of my kitchen cabinets is like a bar. I call it an island, but it's not an island. You can't walk all the way around it, but it sticks out. We have our bar stools there, and it's always been that it's like a not plexiglass, but a fake wood, like a veneer or whatever. And it always had the ugly seam in the middle. It never had any pretty trim or anything, and I've always hated it. And so I thought, well, that would give me a good test of color, and I'll just do that much. So I did the front and the side of the bar, and he hates it. He's like, now I have to put wood on, and what have you done, and why did you do that? So he was more mad about that. Not terribly mad, but just like disappointed that I did it. So yeah, he was more, I don't even think he looked in the dining room, so we'll see. I think he'll be fine with it. The table was a mess from me crafting on it, so I'm not really worried, Terry. Like I say, I'm in more trouble for the kitchen, and it's fine. I told him, well, I can't do anything now, so it's over. So, yeah. Okay, Shayla. And I'm with him. I'm not sure I love it either. Julie said I needed to use a color. My friend Julie was over, and she thought I needed to use a color. Well, the only color I would want to use is the wall color. So I don't really want the cabinets the same as the wall, but I'm thinking I'll take you over and show you in a minute. If you guys are curious, stay with me. You think across too, Teresa? Okay, I do too. Oh, and Nancy says leave it long. Oh boy. And Terry loves the long boards, long, long, long. Oh shoot, now I got 3 longs and 1 cross. I don't know, you guys, I still absolutely love the long boards. Well, thank you, Brenda. Thank you, guys. Okay. After the hurricane, how are you, Patty? Everything okay? It's just cloudy. Oh, good, good, good. Everything okay there? Yes, I will show you. Let me see if I'm at the end. You want me to leave them long too? Oh, you guys, now you're freaking me out because I really wanted to do the other way. All right, let's come in my kitchen and see, because that's about all I can show you with this table. Hopefully you guys can see good enough. The lines that I'm talking there, you can really see the lines. So the wax lines, these are the wax lines that I added. So it kind of had a board look without them. And you see, it's not super like, you know, crazy busy. And the camera's really not showing them up, I don't think. From what I'm seeing, you can't really see it. Like from here, I can see those lines a lot. So we'll see. I may mess with those cross ones and see. I might have to redo a board. You know, I get it in my freaking head, just like this thing. Oh, I got my cereal set out. I was going to have some Lucky Charms this morning. Hang on. There you go. Okay. So I didn't do it yet. There you go. Here's what I did. And see how it's so white? I mean, it's crispy white and clean and pretty. I get it, but with the white counter, which we're replacing our counters. So I guess what I was trying to do is to give myself an idea of what this would look like with it's the pure white that I like so much from Sherwin-Williams. And I don't know. I mean, I get why he doesn't like it, but yet I kind of like it. It brightens it up. It freshens it up. I was able to fix that crack where the 2 boards came together. It's perfect. I did caulking, and then I mudded over it and primed it, sanded it and primed it. So yeah, so now what I'm thinking is what I need to do is see my wall color. I love this. You guys are like my girlfriends coming over. Hey friends, thanks for coming over. Tell me what the heck to do now. Right? I love this. So I'm thinking I may get the same color, and I realize you guys can't really tell, but I'm thinking I may get the same color as my wall in a semi-gloss and paint that wall color to not be so white, and it would give me a little contrast with the counter. What you guys are seeing really looks like the wall color, but it's not, it's white. Let me take you over here. Let me bring you over here so you can see. Maybe without the light shining in. It's a bad time of day to show you guys. Yeah, it still looks tan, but it's white. It's white. It's not super white, but it's pretty white. Oh well, the countertop's whiter, obviously. Yeah, so that's what I'm in trouble for, not the table. You think the wall color too? I didn't think of it until this morning. Well, we kind of talked about it a little bit, and then I thought, no, because of my wall color. But my cabinet, or my wallpaper, tends to go taupe, which is very pink. I'm not into the pink taupe. I never have been. I've liked more of the yellow gold. I blame it on blonde hair. I don't know. I don't know why, but yeah, if you look at this wallpaper, I'm not sure you can tell, but the color in it is very taupey. And then my floor, the problem is my floor is very gold. See, I have gold tile because, again, I told you I always have liked gold. So I have that gold floor, and then I have that little bit of taupey in my wallpaper, which works, but it's not ideal. Like, if I had one, I wouldn't have picked the other. But I love the wallpaper, so I just don't look at the floor, right? So you see my dilemma? Like, I have a dilemma. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my fix. Thank you, somebody said to do it. Yes, it's really sterile, Terry. I agree, it's just not right. It's not right, and so I'm okay that I get what he's saying, but he wants to take it back to wood. I'm like, no, so before he, you know, because he said I added one more. Now you added something else I have to do. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So, okay, I'm going to town today. I'm going to my mom's. We're going to bake some cookies just for fun. The wallpaper is from Milton and King, Milton, Milton and King. I gotta look up because I can't, but yeah, Milton and King. I love it, Teresa. It's a little pricey, so you don't want to do it on a huge wall. But yeah, yeah, it looks sterile. I agree, it looks sterile. Wall color. I think so too, you guys. Thank you for that. I think I'm going to order that. I'm going to pick it up at Sherwin-Williams today when I go through to my mom's. We're going to bake cookies, like I said. If you do the crossboards, won't the lines you just did show through? The lines you just did show through. You want me to do a crossboard with you guys? I'm going to do it anyway. I have to do it. Looks like tongue and groove. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Love your table. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, you guys. It was flooding. Oh boy. Oh boy. My friend Pam's in, where is she at? She is in Sarasota, and she messaged last night, here it comes. So I don't know what she got either. I haven't messaged her yet today. I kind of forgot. So, okay. Let me see. I think that's it. I'm sorry to be so close. What about antiquing it? Yeah, I could. That's a good idea too, Penny. I feel like though, if I glaze it, it's such a big flat surface of nothing, and so I feel like to antique it, there's nothing to grab the antique. Like if I had some framework on it or something like that, I could I'll show you. I could give it something to grab, right? But right now there's nothing for it to grab, so it would just look streaky and stripy and weird. So the other thing I thought about is doing like a beadboard look, like I did in my foyer here, where I just did this shiplap thing, where I just painted it to look like shiplap. So I thought about doing that maybe vertically. No, the top, not the top. We're replacing the top, but I painted underneath while my husband was gone, and he doesn't like it. He's kind of mad about it. He's not here, but I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't know. I just cosmically don't want him to hear me talking about him. So yeah, he's not real happy with me for painting it. He just says, I wish you wouldn't have done it. But in my mind, I needed to see it. I thought I was going to go Dover white. Dover white does not look right with this taupey sort of background. It looks very yellow. If I held the chip up, you would all go, ooh, no, because it makes it look like yellow. And Dover white, I never thought of as yellow. So I think what I'm going to, yes, I need him to put the boards up. That would be awesome. Oh, thank you. Who said that? Karen. Thank you, Karen. Yes, the shiplap. Originally, that's what I was going to do. However, I was worried about the tape pulling on it when it was so fresh. And then I have shiplap all of this and shiplap back there by my fireplace. Fake. It's not real shiplap. It's just paint. And so I'm like, oh, am I going to have too much shiplap for this kind of house? Like, it's not really a shiplappy kind of house. It's not really a farmhouse. I'm just trying to make it kind of have that a little bit here and there, just so I can feel like I have some. So yeah, so yes, I would love for him to put up framework and me to paint it out, but I still got to get that color right. And I think by matching it with the wall color, it might just calm it down, give me a little contrast with the countertop that I have. I got to visually see what the white's going to be and know that I don't know. I think I'd have to go a really dark countertop. It's all these decisions, and I don't know why. If you're going to replace the countertop, will it look different? Yes, that's it, Terry. The countertop's gone. I almost put a dark fabric over it just to see, does that break it up? I don't know, but anyway, it's, I can go into someone else's house and tell them what to do without fail. But when it's your own house, you just, I don't know. I get why you all stress. I know, but I just can't have the vision in my own house that I have in someone else's house. It's so weird. I have always been that way. Even rearranging my stuff, I'm like, I don't know. So if you notice though, I did defall the house. Everything is gone except I was gonna show you guys this. Hang on, since I got a few of you and we're all just gal pals chatting, right? This has nothing to do with my table. But I redid my mantle. And I know it looks like I have a lot of stuff, but I really took a lot out. I really did I took a lot out. I didn't really add anything much in. But one thing I did want to do was, so these are on my website. Again, I know I keep showing you guys how much I love these because they're so full of all kinds of things. But I told you, I'm just gonna pull the pumpkin out like that. And I'm gonna throw this in my fall decor box. And I can use this year round. And it's just got that little pop of color, so it gives me some depth. So I like it. And so, yeah, no pumpkins. So I'm gonna hide the pumpkins behind the book until I wanna deal with it. I'll hide my pumpkin. And then I have one more pumpkin. But look, I think I mentioned this to you guys. So if you need some greenery, pop those pumpkins. I don't want to pull the pumpkin off. Oh, no, you're not coming out as easily as the other one did. Come on, baby. The other one just slid right out. The first one slid right out. Now I'm going to, because I'm on here with you guys. There we go. Okay, it's out. And it didn't hurt it, and I'll still have room in that tape to tuck my pumpkin in next year if I even want it. But yeah, so there's that. It's on my website. I don't mean to be salesy. I'm just showing you that I didn't want my pumpkins. And I sold those to a few of you. I ordered double order of that stuff because I really like it. So you're putting up your tree today? Oh, Nancy, good for you. I'm going to my mom's to bake cookies. We can role play and I could come out. Yes, Terry. Yes, that's what I need. That's why I asked Julie. And you know what? She said, pick a color. She says, colors are in. You need to paint them a color. But I thought I would get bored with it. And it's so much work to change it out. It's not like a wall. Like a wall you can paint in no time. But the cabinets are a little, you got to take them apart. And you got to take the hardware off and all that. It's a lot. So I did too. I was pumpkined out. I think because we just have to do it so early. I just get, I don't know. I just get tired of it. And so I had to take it out. And I had so much and it was overwhelming me. And I thought, and then I'm going to turn around and do the same thing for Christmas. So I needed a little break in between. So yeah, Christmas is on my list. I'm doing I've got 3 houses next week actually. To decorate, and then mine will be next. So I'll probably get to mine next week sometime. So anyway, okay, you guys. Yeah, so back to the table. Back to this table. I really think I want to do a couple of cross boards. Let's go do it. I am not gonna be happy until I do it, right? I'm not gonna be happy until I do it. The only thing is, here's my thinking. Okay, let's talk this out again like friends, right? So if you guys probably think, what a nut she is, right? This is how my brain thinks. I just jump everywhere. So here's what I'm thinking. If I were to do a crossboard, let's say somewhere where you guys can see. I got my curtain pulled because the light was shining in here and you couldn't see anything. So you guys can see. Okay, so let's say I was going to do a cross right here, just a random one. If I do it with the wax, I feel like what I planned on doing was taping it and then pulling the paint to make it look like a different board. And I just don't know if just putting a wax line is enough. It's just going to look like this line, and that's not enough. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to like it. I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one because here's the thing. Okay, so the easy way out is to put a wax line, right? That's the easy way out. If I do a wax line and I don't love it, I can tape off that wax line after it dries and still do the dragging. So yeah, so okay. Oh, you guys, are you nervous? I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit nervous myself. So, because I'm really liking the table like it is, but I don't want it to look like stripes. The thing that's freaking me out is these stinking cracks that are already there. So, oh well. Let's just, yeah, because if I randomly do it, it'll be okay. Okay, so I'm going to do one right here. Oh, and how do I get it level? I got to have a straight line. I mean, I know I'm using a level, but you can't level on the, Okay, hang on. I need to get a tape measure. Hang on. Okay. I'm so glad you guys are hanging out at my house today, just for advice. So, okay, I'm going to go with this one, and from the edge, I'll put it on the 16 mark over here. So I'm going to go on the 16, let's see. Whoops. hang on a minute. Let's do this. Let me put it underneath. Okay. I mean, it's just going to be approximate still, but. So I'm on the 16. I need to shove it up here to be on the 16. Okay. So now how do I get this out? Okay. Okay. So there we go. All right, let's do this. Let's see what happens. Yes, I'm starting one right in the middle. Maybe I don't want to do it right in the middle. Maybe I'll do this one instead. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I gotta blot it off. Okay. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, see? Oh, can you see? I kind of don't mind it. Oh, I'm so glad I did it. I kind of like it. Yay. Oh, I love it. Actually, I love it. So do I go with the lines in the table or do I ignore the lines in the table? I think I'm just going to ignore the lines in the table. Oh my gosh. I am so, how am I going to get it straight though? I can't use that level every time. I'm just going to have to eyeball it. Do the best I can. Here comes another one. Bam. I like the cross lines. I'll show you guys closer here in a minute. I'll take it off the phone and I'll hold it up for you guys to see. I need to jump back over here maybe on this one. That way if I take the leaves out, I'm still okay. Now let's see. I got that. It looks straight. Okay. Oh, yep. I think I really am so glad I did that. I can't even tell you how glad I am I did that. And I'm not going to do a whole bunch. I'll do one more down here maybe. Right here. Okay. As soon as I get done here, I better do another one. Oh, I'm so glad I did it. See, you guys? See? Sometimes when it's in your head, you just have to do it. I like it. There's no regrets here. None. I like it a lot. And I'm just ignoring those stupid lines of the table. I need to do one more down here, I think. If I do it way down, maybe I need to do it out here because this is a board too. Whoops, going crooked. Let me push you back here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it out here, which means I'll have to lay a piece of tape to go around unless I can make this level. Can I do that? Can I do that? That's cheater, pumpkin eater right there. Okay. Yeah, I need to do one more line on that outside board. I think the outside board is being ignored. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna stop for now and then I'll get really picky and make sure that I have all of them that I wanted to do. Get this towel and then I need to wipe off the wax that didn't soak in. And then I'm gonna get the phone off of the thing, off of the holder, and show you guys up close. Oh, yay! Can you see? I don't know if you. Oh, here I got a lot of things happening. Okay, can you guys tell? I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can tell. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna take you off of here. We're almost done. I'm gonna take you off of here. I'm gonna turn you around. I'm gonna show you what I'm seeing. Let's see here. See? So I ignored the cracks in the table. Ignored the cracks in the table. And now it really looks more like boards, I think. I'm ignoring the cracks in the table, you guys. We just have them. Because I'm thinking if this, this is the sale pile I've been going to do forever and just haven't had time. Sorry for that mess. And then that's my crafting stuff over here that I was messing with. Oh yeah, it looks really good. So now I think when I polyurethane it, it's going to make it look really rich. Like, I don't know if it'll take it to that sort of color, but I think it will really rich it up. I'm hoping. So you like the lines, Deborah? Thank you. Let me see what everybody say. Oh, Debbie likes it too. Thank you, guys. Yay. And Wanda likes it. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And Vicky likes it. Yay. I wonder what it'll look like without the leaves. I know, Terry. I'm gonna give that a try and see. I just don't know how these lines are gonna join up. That was an issue because I thought if I don't put the leaves in, then they'll never match if I wanted them. So I had to do it with the leaves. So that'll be, I have to have my husband's help, I think, to pull it apart to see. Thank you, Penny. She loves it too. And Terry likes it. Thank you, guys. There's Wanda. She says, yes, it really does look good. No stripey. Yes, I think so too, Terry. Of course, you might have said that before I added the cross. But yeah, no, you didn't, because the striping, I think the cross does take the striping away from it. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. I'm glad it turned out like this. So I'll show you the clear coat if it makes a big difference. If not, I'll just take a picture after. It is hard, Wanda. It's so hard. I can do the walls. If you've got, if you're using Sherwin-Williams or Pittsburgh, I'm pretty familiar with the colors. Send me a text, which one do you like better, and I can tell you. I love the comb in the center of your mantle. Oh yeah, that's it's a wool carder. It's for sheep, for their wool. Putting my Christmas tree up today. Okay, I think we can role play. Yep, I think I've read all of this and talked about all of this. Took down her fall. Yeah, do the countertops and then decide. I know, but I think the countertops will have to have something to do with the color. So I kind of wanted my color figured out so I could go in. And here's the other thing. We're trying to decide if we're going to do the backsplash or not. I can show you guys now that I got my phone free from that machine or that thing. Oh, and I left my drawer open from the thing. But so, oh, and I'm drying my lettuce. Everybody put their lettuce in a bag. I'm trying. My kitchen's a mess. So I love my wallpaper so much, but I think if I'm going to go back and do if we're going to put in a new countertop, I feel like maybe we should do the backsplash too, but I love the backsplash. So we're not going to live here forever. He's saying another Formica, and Julie said, you can't do Formica for Formica. So he said, maybe we'll go a mid-grade, something in between a granite and a Formica. I don't know. You guys know there's so many, those of you that have, sorry. Those of you that have searched for all this stuff, I can't tell you how many people have helped pick countertops and layouts and all the things, but now it's my turn, and it's so much harder. Oh, you don't want to see my ceiling. It's so much harder. So anyway, yeah, so I got a little decision to make. I think at least the first thing I'm going to do is to paint that the wall color. I think Julie was right, and I think especially who knows how long it'll be now with everything happening in the world before we can get a countertop. I can't take this white on white, it's too much. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take my wall color, and two, that'll give me an idea of what it would look like on my cabinets. So anyway, okay, you guys, I'm gonna roll. I didn't mean to get off. I'm taking you all through the whole house, and I just wanted to show you my table striping. I wouldn't have been able to sleep. You're exactly right, Nancy. I knew I wanted to do it, so I needed to just do it. And I'm so glad I did. So, all right, you guys, have a great day. Thank you for jumping in with me. I'm going to have my bowl of cereal, and I'm going to head over to my mom's. I got to stop at the grocery and pick up some things. Don't discount Formica. I know, they really do. But I think for resale, I don't know. A brand new Formica countertop isn't really going to do it for somebody, although it would be easier for them to replace it if they didn't like my choice. I don't know, so many decisions. So many decisions. It's overwhelming, right? That's why none of us do anything, because it's too hard to decide, right? It's like you want to, but you got to figure it out. It's like, oh, forget it. Just keep what I got. So, all right, you guys, thank you for watching. I'm so glad you liked how the table turned out. I think I'm going to just wait on the poly and let that wax dry up a bit. even though I wiped it back, it would probably be fine, but why ruin it now, right? When all I have to do is wait a day. So I'm gonna do that. So anyway, I will let you see how it turns out when I get it all done, but thanks for your advice and your opinions. I appreciate all of them. What are friends for, right? I appreciate it. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.